Hey, Soul Family, welcome to Soulspire. I am so happy that you are here with me today, and I hope that you are feeling great in this very moment. I hope that you are feeling blessed, and I hope that you have lots of joy right now in your life. And if you were called here, then there's definitely a message here for you. So let's begin. So, right now, it's something that you're needing to release and let go and start a new timeline, basically. You're being called towards a new direction, but I think you are having some apprehension as far as, moving forward and going this new direction in your life. It's probably really scary for you to be faced with these new changes and challenges that you're going through. And I want you to know that you do have the strength and you do have the ability and you are capable of moving forward in a new direction. And your spirit is guiding you, and God is pushing you forward in this new direction. And I think that it's just really hard for you because maybe you've been stuck in your ways or doing things a certain way for so long that it can be scary letting go. But you have to know that fear is just a figment of our imagination. It's truly not real, and you can control that if you can realize that, everything is working out for you as it divinely should. And you have to be willing to embrace this new path that you are being bestowed upon. And you have to release what no longer serves you. Up until now, it's supported you, it's allowed you to be where you are here currently, but there's some things that you need to release and let go in order to move forward, because you're headed towards a higher timeline. And again, your soul is calling you towards this direction. Spirit is guiding you, nudging you, pushing you towards this direction. Your intuition is clarifying that, this is the right path for you. But I think logically, you may have some fear in regards to moving forward and going this new timeline, but this is where your heart wants to be. And again, there's nothing to fear because God is supporting you through this transition. And you've did a lot of work up until now, and there's still more work to do. But you have to release whatever it is that's keeping you stuck in this past cycle, because your soul is wanting to approach this new timeline. You're right there on the brink of new changes and a new life. Maybe you don't even feel aligned with the person you used to be, but you're needing to release a few more things. Maybe it's mentally that's, holding you back. Maybe it's physically some people that you don't want to let go of. But this is essentially dead weight. And if it's not serving you and who you are today in this moment, then you have to let it go. You have to release it. Because once you do, this is going to open up so much of your life and more happiness and fulfillment and love. And you're going to be around other people that are just like you. So whatever you're leaving is opening up a doorway for more love, companionship, friendships, support to be reciprocated within your life. You've had to do a lot of core work on all aspects of yourself, working on your mind, your emotions, your intuition. So you've been on this spiritual journey of enlightenment, and that's where Spirit is calling you towards a more enlightened timeline where you've transcended past a lot of things that you've went through. And I think a lot of people around you are maybe still asleep and not aware of the things that you are knowledgeable about. So maybe that puts you in a place of feeling, alone or questioning, are you even doing the right thing within your life? But you are. And this is going to bring you so much more fulfillment, peace, and happiness, and joy, and sunshine. And a lot is going to grow from you going in the right direction that your soul is calling you towards. And you're going to be more aligned again with people who have similar beliefs and desires and a similar heart as yourself, because you have a beautiful heart that just flows from you. And you'll be able to give more back to yourself and to the people who you do love and care for. But I think there is a message also to be cautious of some of the people that maybe you want to go along with you on this new journey, on this new cycle within your life. But I don't know if everyone will be able to go with you. I get a sense of feeling the same, that people come around for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. So maybe this thing that you've been holding on to are people that have been keeping you down, keeping you suppressed. And it's time to make your own choices, make your own decisions, so you can get to this higher timeline and have the happiness and fulfillment that your soul is calling for. And I think you've been having a hard time following your heart and following the direction of where your heart is leading you. Maybe second guessing yourself or doubting yourself. Is this the right thing for me? Should I leave this behind? But you're needing to go more inward and connect with yourself and your intuition, because that's how your soul speaks to you. And you're needing to be more intuitive so you can connect with what is the right choice for you. And Spirit is wanting you to go more with the flow. Stop forcing things. Maybe you've been forcing relationships or been the person that holds things together, but this time in your life, it's all about you. This new chapter is all about your soul fulfillment. So that's what you're needing to go towards. Figuring out what exactly it is that you want, not others, but yourself. I think a lot of your life has been a focus on other people and how you can support them and help them. And even, the Ten of Cups, you still want to help others and bring them into your happiness and share the prosperity that you have. But you're stepping into a time where you're really needing to support yourself. You're really needing to go within and figure out what it is that your soul is calling you towards, because it's something and it's different for all of us. I think you know what it is, and I think it's something that you tend to glance over as far as what life could be if I did, try this out, if I did go this direction. But I think, those fears hold you back. Fears of, not being enough, not being able to do it, or not having the support of the people you care about, pushing you to go in this direction. But this is something that you're going to have to do on your own. And once you make the decision, a lot of things are going to flourish from this. A lot of things are going to grow from this. And you are going to have a lot of prosperity. So this new direction, this new timeline that you're on the brink of approaching is going to open up once you make this decision to follow your heart, to go where your soul and heart is pulling you. And it's going to be something totally different from what you've been doing. It's going to take you towards a new timeline. And Spirit is pushing you right along. Sometimes you don't even notice the synchronicities or the amount of assistance that Spirit is providing you. You know that things always work out, and even when you're almost about to stumble or fall, you're caught. And Spirit wants you to know that you are always protected and you are supported and you are divine. And it's because you have this beautiful heart, this lightness about yourself. You're really connected to your inner child. And although the world has been full of obstacles and barriers and things along the way, you still have that hope and optimism that things are going to be better. And that's because they are. And that is you intuitively connecting with your soul, which provides you that assurance. Spirit wants you to go with that internal nudge that you know you will be supported through this and to do this, whatever it is for you. I really feel like it has to do with finally going your own path and not caring what anyone else thinks. Making the decision to live your life fully for yourself. This is going to open up so many things for you and a new beginning. Like I said, you are on the brink of a new beginning. And it's you being more intuitive, you listening to your internal self, not always going with your mind and what seems to be right at the time with what your mind is telling you to do. You're being more intuitive in this new chapter because you're connecting more to Spirit. And Spirit knows that you You have so much potential. I think sometimes you don't see your abilities or what you're able to accomplish. And that's just been programming. That's just what society wants you to believe, that you are powerless and not capable, but you are. And Spirit is pushing you towards this new timeline where you're going to have a knowing, where you have the knowing already, but you're going to be more connected to that knowing. And instead of second guessing yourself, you're going to just go for it. And I had this card that popped out. It's the sun. And once you make this decision, things are going to open up and be so much more brighter for you. But you have to follow your soul. You have to follow where God is leading you. All you have to do, I know it sounds so easy with me saying it, but you have to do this, because this is what's going to bring you the joy within your life. This is going to bring you the fulfillment within your life. Once you just connect more with your inner child and what your inner child wants you to do, because that's the connection here. Something that you've always wanted as a child. That's where this is going to open up for you. So it's something that resonates with you so far back. Maybe you can't remember right at this moment, but it's going to come to you. And it's going to make sense as far as the direction that you're going to go. And you also had this card come out, the devil. I truly believe that the people around you are the problem here. They're holding you back. You're trying to go towards this higher timeline. You're trying to be this better version of yourself. You're trying to finally put yourself first. But you have a lot of people that's needy, that's reaching for you, that's wanting your support, that's needing your help, that are taking a lot of your energy. So you're going to have to make this decision. Are you going to live for them and be bound to them and more concerned with their happiness and their well-being? Or is your well-being, is your livelihood, is your happiness your priority? So I think that's the question that you're going to have to ask yourself. Are you going to continue to people please? Maybe this is family. Maybe it's relationships that you really care about. But you've grown. I think you've outgrown some of these relationships, so you're going to have to reassess how much you're willing to continue to give. Because God is wanting you to walk away from something. And I really feel like these people, they put you in situations that take away from things that you could be doing to support yourself going in the direction that you need to go. So whoever these people are, whatever these situations or circumstances are, you're moving away from them. Eventually you will have to. It's the only way you're going to set yourself free, because they're essentially keeping you down. I'm so sorry to, have to confirm this, but I think you know. And walking away from this is going to provide you with so much more fulfillment and happiness. I know right now it doesn't seem like it when you're faced with difficult decisions, especially about people that you care about. But it's time to put yourself first and remove these people or things that you have had these toxic connections with. It's time for you to move forward towards this higher timeline the Spirit has set out for you in your soul. Let's see what else. And the card just dropped. You got lift off, fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Spirit is saying that this is the time. This is the time to make this change. This is the time to release these things from your past that can't go towards your future with you. They would essentially be keeping you down. But you're like this rocket, and you have a higher calling that you're going towards, and you can't be stopped. You have to get away. Then we get runner and escaping. Quick getaway. Maybe you feel like you're being pushed. This doesn't feel aligned with what you're wanting to do. Like I said, it feels scary. You feel hesitant. You feel like it's not natural. It's something that's being forced, and that's because you're being called in this direction. Spirit is literally pushing you away from these people and situations because they no longer serve you. And things are going to change so quickly once you make this decision. I think that people are being extra, making it difficult for you, making it hard for you to have this new start. And that's because they operate from their lower selves. But at the end, you will be the one laughing. You will be the one smiling. And the people that have tried to keep you down, that's where they are going to continue to stay. Unfortunately, everyone isn't on an ascension path, and you're going to have to release these people, release these circumstances, and move forward to this higher timeline that you're being called towards. You got legal court paperwork filed. Maybe it's a relationship, a marriage, something that doesn't align with you. Maybe it's a job, something that's contractual that you feel that you're stuck to. But you are not. Once you make the decision to go in this new direction, things are going to open up for you. But I know how scary it is. I know how difficult it is. But you can do this. You can move forward. You have to. Let's see. One more message. Well, you got two more messages. Manifesting and doing. So you're wanting the change, you're needing the change, but now it's time to actually put in the work to make things happen. Where is your soul calling you? Where is your soul leading you? That's the direction you need to go. Whatever these people are, whether they're family, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, sister, brother, cousin, whoever, you're going to have to make the decision to walk away because you have a higher timeline that you're trying to get to, that you're going to get to, and they're holding you back. They're like dead weight. Your soul shines. You are the sun, and it's time for you to connect back to that energy, that vibrant, beautiful, sunny, joyous energy. There's no longer a period of being in the shadows. You're arising. You're arising to shine and be the star that you are. It's time for you to show the world. So make this decision and let go of what no longer serves you so you can get to this higher timeline that is right here waiting for you. And I wish you so much love and light, and you take care.